Alright fellas, we're headed out to tree felling school. Gonna go to Gordy's house, West Coast Saw on Instagram. Gonna pick up Inbred Jed, and we're all gonna caravan down to Grants Pass, Oregon. So they have this class it's called the Art of Felling Timber. So it's about double cutting. So, you know, you get like a big fat tree, and the idea of the class is to, I guess, learn how to cut massive trees down. You know, Jed and I typically don't do trees as big as the ones that we're allegedly about to do. So we're really excited to see how this goes and hopefully to learn something. I'm really excited. We're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully we're gonna learn some stuff. I'm really hoping to get a good video out of this. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. It's 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Treeson from Instagram, he's going. West Coast Saw, Inbred Jed. We're gonna have fun. I don't know how many people are gonna be there, but this is like a really advanced tree felling course. So it's only like cutters that are pretty experienced, you know, are going to this class. It's not really something for beginners. So Gordy told me about it. He heard about it from Roy, so he invited me. I invited Jed, and it's super cool for our bosses to, you know, send us on this adventure. So we're gonna go down and check it out, hopefully learn some cool stuff, hopefully learn some things that we can apply in the field, you know, Jed and I. So, you know, Jed runs one of the crews. I've had some people ask where's Inbred Jed in some of my last videos. So the way it works is we have 4 crews at Eastside Tree Works. I'm the superintendent, so I kind of bounce around to help, you know, just see how things are going, and to help out on all 4 crews. So I work with all kinds of different people, so that's why you might not see, you know, Jed so often, but it's always a pleasure to work with them. I'm really looking forward to going down to Oregon with them. The guy is like the best faller I know, so it's always a pleasure to work with them. It's going to be really cool to see. I'm really grateful to work for a company that does stuff like this, you know, that wants to sponsor excursions like this, you know, send us down to Oregon, hook us up with, you know, hotel room and pay for the class and everything. So it's really great. So thank you, Eastside Tree Works. Thanks, you know, Matt, Curtis, and Jory, my bosses, for, you know, sending us on our way. So this is going to be fun. I'm really excited to see how it goes. These sorts of adventures are always fun. It's always fun to see people from different regions, different walks of life, to see how they go about, you know, getting trees down. Oh crap, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. And of course, my goal is never to tell somebody, you know, how they must or how they should, you know, do something. I just want to show, you know, my experience as an arborist, and show the way I do things. And, you know, if you learn something great, if you just like to watch, then that's great too. I'm not here to tell anybody how to do their job, but I want to just show you guys, you know, what the way that we do it. You know, everybody's different, so if you go to different regions, people, you know, do things differently. So I'm not here to tell you what you need to do. It's got to be this way or got to be that way. I hope you have fun watching, and I just hope you like the show, you know, and if you learn something, then that's great too. All right, pulling into Gordy's. I think that's Jed in front of me, actually. Right, here's Gordy's shop. Treeson going with us. He milled all this stuff for Gordy. Pretty cool. There's Jed. Yeah. So that's what a springboard looks like? Yeah. Huh. I've never actually seen one.
Yeah, that little groove right there, once you notch, you know, it slides in, and then the pressure brings that groove right into the wood. Then you can take your toe and set up underneath of it and actually hop this thing around where you want to go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, really cool.
That's how the old boys did her.
Really cool.
They were a lot more talented than us. I'd have fell off and busted my ass.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know, they just get another guy.
Yeah.
So we're headed to Madsen's?
Heading to Madsen's.
Right on. All right, so we're headed down to Madsen's. So we're following Gordy. Drives faster than I do. So there's Jed. You excited, Jed?
Yeah.
Jed's excited. Super cool of the bosses to send us down here.
Yeah, thanks, Curtis. Thanks, Jory. Thanks, Matt. Man, all you guys.
Yeah, we're excited.
What a privilege.
All right, we're here. Best store ever. We're at Disneyland. All right. Love coming here. Oh wow, they got everything.
You sign my bar?
You got your bar? You're 36.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Down to, man.
Yeah.
Okay. It needs to be for a husky, but I'm told I can still do it if I have the little.
You have that back there.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Here in the grinding room with Jed and Gordy. Look at these things. How cool is this? You said they use all these? It's all ventilated and stuff. That's so cool. Then we stopped at Treeson's house. Highly recommended. All right, we got the caravan. We got Gordy up there in the front, and we got Treeson. Got me and Inbred Jed, and then we got Ryland from RNA Tree Service behind us. So headed down in force, down at Grants Pass. All right, we're here. Grants Pass. All right, Paradise, Grants Pass, Oregon. Let's see the view of this beautiful room. Nice. I do not see any big trees. So far, which 30-foot scrubby pine. We'll see. Allegedly, they got some big ones here. Gonna head out to the parking lot and get our saws ready for the morning.
Yeah.
I had to make them longer to fit.
You guys ready?
Born ready. Born ready.
Your mustache is looking good.
Let's up there. I'm just gonna go grab them real quick.
Okay.
Well, it is. And you know, we get here and here.
What's that? Yeah, I usually like to shave the bark a little bit, especially I like to brighten up my corners. So we're not cutting for production. I like to cut a stump that is an escapable stump, a good escape posture. Okay, face cut. So I'm extended where I want to be. I'm gunned in. What I like to do also is I like to back out of my cut several times. I want to open that kerf up and see that it's clean. I don't pull my saw out. I open that kerf up and clean that sucker out. I feel like I'm at a good 1/3 right now. By the time I finish up, I'm looking at the angle of my bar. I'm gonna be somewhere right about here, which is gonna give me about my 1/3 of my face. I'm probably gonna have to travel back just a little bit more. And then as you guys can see, I started out in the general direction of my gunning sight. I took my time. You didn't see me just powering on that throttle, working my way back. I was checking my sights, making gradual dog movements to get to the place where I wanna be. Remember, especially you guys running hopped up saws, throttle, I like to tell everybody this, throttle is timing, okay? And the more you throttle, the more time you take away from yourself. So take it easy, pause, take some breath. Matt, come over here, check my sights. Happy with that? Okay, good. You're gonna freaking own that one. Remember, it's Matt's fault. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop in and take my face out. You know, I hear a lot of people, well, hey, what's angle? What's the angle? I like to go with a 45. Too many times we all want that perfect face. Everybody wants to go, yeah, it popped out of there. Look, leave that 1-inch dowel in there. Leave it in there. Don't compromise that corner. Break that out, and then you can clean up and have an awesome face. If you try to go in and match that up, chances are you're going to compromise it with your tip in here, or you're going to compromise it because you're moving your dogs around. And once you've taken the face out, then you can go back and you can clean that up. Okay, once I've reached the point where I feel comfortable and I have not compromised it and I haven't pushed my tip too far, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bore out the bigger half of the face. Then it's going to give me an idea where I'm at. I'm not worried about what the interior looks like because we can clean it up. The idea is to get the bulk of the wood out, and then you can do a refine cleanup to make it nice. Good. Okay, so look. So I still can clean it up, but I'm not worried about that right now. All right, I'm not worried about that. Now the idea is to remove the rest of it and make sure I've got good depth. The bar must lay flat. If it doesn't lay flat, you're gonna alter this cut. So it's absolutely important to lay the bar flat. You just get the bulk of the work done and you break it out, then you do that fine-tuned cleanup and you can get it done right. Okay, let's go for back cut.
a saw cut like that before.
How old are you, Silas?
16.
Jeez, what are you doing? How'd you get into this?
MS-170s and hazard snags.
Right on, man. Well, good for you. That's a big saw, brother.
Oh, that thing. Oh, I need one.
Yeah, that thing's fun.
That
Good
is-
job, man.
If I had boots on, I'd try it.
All right, day 2.
We got the plywood here, but it does blow in sideways, you know. How come nobody came and did a dawn rubdown with me? Silas did it.
Yeah, that'd be illegal.
I can tell.
Hold back still is today.
Mike, can I ask you some questions for my YouTube video?
Yeah. Questions I'm gonna answer. How'd you get so handsome?
You don't get any questions.
Oh God.
Nobody wants to know about you, Gordy. So this is Mike Cologne. So Mike you came all the way from Pennsylvania, huh?
Pennsylvania. Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
So what made you come all the way to the West Coast?
It's been a dream of mine to come out here and cut timber since I was young, since I ever saw it, ever heard of it.
So it's a bit different over in the East Coast, huh?
Way
the way you guys
different.
do it?
Way different, two totally different types of cutting.
So what are some ways that West Coast and East Coast guys work differently than one another?
You know, we do the Humboldt out here, you know, and the conventional cut back east. Do a lot of bore cutting out east. We just back cut here. It's just the fibers are different, the wood is different, the trees act different. Just a mile list of differences between the two, you know.
Yeah, it's no good to really for one guy to tell another how he should do it. The trees are just so different over there.
Yeah,
where you're
oh
working.
my, yeah.
'Cause you got a lot of short, broad trees. We got a lot of tall,
Yeah.
evergreen trees.
For one to tell another how to cut east versus west is not even, it's two different total comparisons.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
Unless you've done them both.
Well, thanks for coming
You
to
bet.
the West Coast. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah, that's awesome. Have to catch up with you at TCIA. Are you
Heck
gonna be there
yeah.
this year? In
I
Baltimore?
might be there.
Right
I
on.
might be there.
Yeah,
See,
that's awesome. Thanks, Mike.
you bet.
Wow, look at all this burnt timber. As far as you can see, everything's burnt. So day 2 headed up this logging road. Let's see what's up here. Yeah, everything. Wow, it's crazy. Everything's burnt.
Hot shot, like, yeah, they're both dangerous, but the hot shots, they get stuck.
Got a log truck coming down, so the road's too narrow and I'm too wide. I'm 8 feet wide, so we gotta back way down.
I know it's going to pop out big, I know.
Yeah, I can see. No, I'm good, Jed.
Thanks.
Straight back, Jake.
They go way down there, Yeah, I had to back way down here.
Nice sticks on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at those logs.
Wow. Very nice trees.
Alright. On the road again. Alright, second day headed down the hill. Down to the creek. So on the first day, we were just selectively removing dead and hazardous trees in an otherwise healthy forest. But here on the second day, we hiked into this fire-burnt forest and practiced on all these big burnt trees. These forests burn down, and then there isn't anything that you can do with the lumber afterwards. So it makes for a pretty good, but also pretty dangerous practice trees. And of course, it poured rain all day. It's really a shame to see these awesome and super old forests burnt to a crisp like this, but I guess, that's the circle of life and all. So this was my partner Stuart, who works as a hotshot by Redding, California. So hotshots are guys who go out and they fight forest fires by cutting down a ring of trees and brush and also digging trenches around a forest that's burning. he was telling me that the idea is to contain the fire and just let it burn out while helicopters fly in and dump water one after the other in the area that's burning. He was a great guy and a great help. We had to spend the first couple hours just cutting and clearing all this brush out of the way, and it was really important work because we needed to make sure that we had clear areas to work in without, any tripping hazards, and also we needed to make sure we had clean and clear escape routes so that we could get away as the trees fell over. This was actually quite a bit of work, just even getting to the trees. And, bless his heart, it was pouring. I mean, the guy was just grabbing all this brush. He was just soaking wet, but really positive the whole day. Really cool guy. So thanks for all your help, Stuart. I was happy to be the guy on the saw and not the guy grabbing all those bundles of wet sticks, man. That's nuts. And then he burned the guts right out. Is this your one? Is this yours, Gordy? It's like, it looks just like it was put in the wood stove overnight. These things are just cooked. And they're average 150 feet. I mean, these are just wonderful trees. This is amazing. Look at this thing, just burned right out. This stump right here. This is wild. It's my partner, Stuart. All right.
We try to strive for safety and discipline here. It's refinement of cuts. It's teaching better bar playing, dog placement, throttle control. We try to call that the art of felling timber. But most of all, it's really about the safety aspect of it and the awareness behind tree felling.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm having a lot of fun. So, how are you guys liking it so far?
I like it.
Yeah, it's
Learned
Treeson.
a lot of new little tricks. You work with timber cutters and they do things a little faster, but this way you're more accurate and safer. So there's a lot of little things on these big trees that are definitely
I'm learning a lot.
Improvement.
Cool. What about you? There's Ryland he lives right by me, actually. How you liking it so far?
I love it. It's big wood. There's no better way to learn. And you got teachers out here, and you can't learn this in the classroom.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, thanks for doing that, guys.
Copy.
Jed, what have you been working on? Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
Space guy.
Sorry. What?
The world's ugliest space guy. My bar didn't reach, so I had to gut this out. Came out so ugly.
What an awkward tree.
Right?
You got your you got a springboard. Dang, dude.
It's a mess,
It's
but
huge.
it's flat.
Yeah.
I'm too deep.
It's huge. Holy.
Roy will be like,
What a tree.
"Wow, man, we'll hope she goes, because otherwise it's a bang." Like everybody here cracking wedges for like an hour.
Like 200 footer, man.
I think it's 220. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Do you have a laser?
Dude, no.
That's all right.
I couldn't muscle it down.
I know. I kind of need the glory, but...
No, I'm
So just
afraid
go
not.
and get it, would ya?
You've worked on this for a while, huh?
Oh, man. Well, yeah. We were up there
Yeah, you had to move.
We were waiting. And
I came a long ways to see this one fall.
Sam slammed that one, dude. I'm not making this up. There was an upright, like this, like a tree, two trees grown into each other at the stump. They parted by like, say, 10 degrees each.
Yeah.
I go, dude, split those uprights. Whap, he nails it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
With the help, man.
Did you?
He's good. Yeah.
Man, nice.
Yeah, he nailed it.
You're dirty, man.
Dude, this
You're
is
getting down.
leaking sap. Dude.
Holy
Look at
crap.
that.
It flowed like that for like an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah. Way to go.
Dude, nice job, Jed.
Oh, thank you.
Down the mountain, that's it for the day.
Half-inch hole right here, but it's solid with pitch now.
Your hands, dude.
Yeah, as am I. And this, I mean, far away, and I'm like, just split the upright, Sam. Like, just try to get the double cuts. His first tree he's ever double cut in his life. Wow, both trees go. Wow. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, not even beginner's luck. The guy just did well, you know?
That's awesome.
Oh, it's cool.
Corey, you got $50? I got
In my wallet.
$140, which is 150 for two, right? You sure? No, I owe you $10.
Yeah, it's a sugar pine coat. Yeah, I would be right. Exactly. I would say it's about as long, almost as long as the door of the fireplace. I've just been like having so much fun, but missing you guys so terribly, Agnes.
All right, day 3, it's supposed to be nice and sunny today. So we're about to head back out for the last day, back to the same spot as yesterday. Looking forward to the weather. It's supposed to be 70 and sunny, not like the last couple of days, been pouring rain in the low 50s.
That was a nice tree, though.
This is just the coolest experience ever. Truly amazing. Yeah, I didn't even know trees like this were out there to fall, man. This is just wild. I really hope I get the chance to come back. It's been a ton of fun. These are all like 200 feet tall.
That tree is old. Like that tree's 120 years old.
It was like 210 feet. I measured it with my laser.
Did you? 210?
Yeah, I was shooting 210.
210 feet tall.
Yeah.
Cedar, and then the next one up the draw.
Yeah. I'm shooting 190 for that one. But it could, you know, so it's at least 190. So this one leans back really hard, but we want to get to go downhill, so I'm gonna face up. I'm gonna do a back cut, pound some wedges, and then we're gonna fall that big sucker into this, push them both down the ravine. At least that's the idea. I have about 12 inches. Take 2 more inches. Okay, just match it up with your tree there.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that all I'm doing?
You wanted?
Is breaking wood?
I don't know. I mean, it is moving, but that was starting to buckle.
Is that? Oh yeah, it is.
You want to just? Want me to just smash it? Should we just smash it, or what do you think?
Yeah, we better try. I'm not really moving this, am I?
Well, it's moving a little bit, but it's buckling a lot.
Well, let's move it a lot with that.
Okay.
Go
Yeah.
time.
Thanks, Jed.
I didn't do nothing but work up a muck sweat.
Dude, you're a savage, man.
Well, you gotta have fun if nobody's dead yet.
I tried swinging your axe. It was like tearing up my hands. It's so covered in sap.
Oh, yeah. Good shot, dude.
I thought that'd be awesome, but I guess it wasn't.
Thanks, Stuart.
Good idea.
All right, I've had enough excitement.
That's pretty
I can
fun.
sit out the rest of the day.
Yeah, we were.
That was satisfying.
Yeah, I bet. You just
Thank
said
you.
have Jake come straight to my office.
Hardest part of the day. Good job.
Yeah, you too.
Man, I saw a great job on cleanups today. I mean, you guys just got it nailed down. I saw some awesome faces. I hope that you guys took something back with you guys, even if it was something small, you know, something that changed the aspect of the way that you guys cut. Andrew, you got everybody covered? Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Sweet, look. This right here, this show me your resume. That's what you...
That was awesome. You guys did a really good job, and I learned a lot. Highly recommend the class if you ever get a chance to take it. It's definitely once in a lifetime experience working in these woods. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or subscribe, or just subscribe, or just like, or both, whatever. Just don't give it a thumbs down, please. All right, headed down the mountain. We're done. What a ton of fun that was. Huh?
That was
You guys
awesome.
had fun?
That was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much learning.
Say,
Fantastic.
say that thing you said about learning something from
So
everybody.
many activities.
Say that thing where you learn stuff from me.
Oh, yes, I learned everything from Jake. You are the one.
I knew it.